So we all remember during COVID, we had these, well, basically everyone was just trying to sell their house, everyone was trying to cash out, everyone was trying to get in the market, but there was not many houses to sell. And a lot of people during this time when they were buying, they would buy houses with no clauses, right? No inspection, just basically just, I want this, just gonna bid as much as I can, hopefully I'll win. And yeah, so what happened is a lot of people kind of maybe overstretched themselves because they wanted to get in, there wasn't much choice. So in BC, this is one of the reasons that they've actually imposed a 3-day cooling off period. So pretty much if you buy a house now in BC, there's a 3-day period where you can back out of that transaction. The point of it, or they say, is so that, again, you have the ability to look for financing, you have the ability to get an inspection, but 3 days really wouldn't be enough time for this anyway, so I'm not really sure how much that would help per se. And again, even now the market's kind of cooled off where it's good to have it, and maybe when the market heats up again, but for now I'm not sure how much it would help. And I guess the one thing that will help with I guess sellers is that the one way to try to keep it so that serious buyers are still putting in offers is that they put in a $250 cancellation fee per every $100,000, right? So if you put an offer in for $1 million and you decide that, you know what, 2 days have passed and I think I made a mistake, you can cancel, but you are still going to be charged, in this case, $2,500 as a cancellation fee. So yes, I'm not sure. What do you guys think about this new thing in BC? Should we do it here in Ontario, or is it just something that's kind of this? It happened during COVID, and it kind of like just saying, you know, let's do this without putting much thought into it. What are your opinions?
You got any opinions, babes? Because I got a lot.
I think, you're just creating another avenue to scare people with the real estate market. That's what I think. But hey, what do I know?
Well, I mean, there's two sides to the coin, right? For a buyer, it gives them time to collect their thoughts, even though they probably should have had them collected before they got into the process. If they had a great team around them, they would have been totally ready and totally collected. And I don't think it's really going to have a lot of effect on the marketplace. There's going to be, the outliers that take advantage of these kind of situations, Jack. And so there are some people who will try to take advantage of this. In this marketplace, as Anthony said, most people have 5 days for financing inspection. If you're buying a condo, you have 10 days because you need the status certificate. So, and actually it's 13 days because you got another 3 days to have your lawyer review it. So you have a 13-day cooling off period per se.
Yeah, but those you get out of the deal for particular reasons if you're using those.
Yeah, because you don't like something about the status certificate, like it came on photocopied paper, or you don't like black and white, you like yellow and green, and it came in black and white. So there, I'm being a little bit tongue in cheek. Because there's always, depending on the individual, there's always something that you cannot like. Right? Isn't that the way the world works? Think of the most popular person in the world. I don't know. The Pope. People don't like. There are many people who don't like the Pope. Who else? I don't know. Gandhi. There's many people who didn't like Gandhi. Mother Teresa. Many people say bad things about her. I have no idea.
Is it Gandhi or Gandhi?
Okay.
It's Gandhi.
The Buddhist monks don't do anything wrong. Many people hate them. Catholics, Hindus, whatever. You're going to get people who just don't like things. There's yin and yang. And so there's going to be things in there that you can decide you don't like and therefore get out of the deal. So here's the oddball part of this, is that in this particular market, it's a nothing burger. It really means absolutely nothing. It's doing absolutely nothing for anybody because most people are on 5-day financing, and if it's a condo, like we say, you're having up to 13 days. But if the market were to turn around and heat up and you have no time to decide and you have to be urgent and you may not even had time to put the perfect team together to help you and have people like us that are really in there only for you, not for the commission, and you have those people in there digging in and driving, not everybody has that. And so having a cooling off period would probably be a good thing. However, I'm just going to say it's very short-lived, because when that market comes, there are going to be clauses that also come along with it, like Anthony's alluding to, but his is a friendly clause where you lose 25%. This other clause will be you lose it all. You lose it all. You can back out in the 3 days and follow the law there, but you, upon this, are giving this money and releasing it to the owner, and if you back out, you're backing out without your deposit.
But is that like a legal clause you can put in there?
I will guarantee you they're going to come up with the loophole clause. I will guarantee it, because with every rule, there's a loophole. Every rule. So for example, we have a situation where you need professional realtors to get out to ensure that you are who you say you are and that is your home to sell your home. There are professional banks in place to make sure that money goes into an account that's your name. It can't go, I can't sell my house and have that check given to Anthony. The lawyer won't allow it. No, it just can't happen. It can't go. It's not possible. With all the influencing that I could have in the real estate industry, I cannot make that happen. And that's on the bank side, and then you got the lawyer protection. So the system is tied up. But these two yahoos, probably along with some other people, found the loophole in the system and were able to circumvent the realtors, able to circumvent the mortgage agents, or the bankers, or able to circumvent the legal system. So if they can do that, I'm pretty sure the real estate world can come up with a clause that will circumvent the clause of the policy that they made. And they already did, because you told me that, hold on, they can back out of the deal, but they'll lose 25%.
No.
So what about backing out and losing 100%?
Okay, take a breath.
What about backing
down?
Take a breath. No, but I'm just saying, and losing 100%.
But
well, is there...
Okay, you speak? I speak.
No, not really.
So the clause that's part of the bill. Basically, it's saying it's not something that the realtors made or whatever. It's just part of the whole thing that they made was if someone cancels out, the cancellation policy is as such. So, in terms of what you're saying,
and what is that in association with their deposit?
all the thing says is the cancellation thing. For basically, you put in an offer. You say, I want this house. I'm going to pay $1 million for it. Then you go home. You're like, oh my gosh, what was I doing? I made a mistake. I can't afford this. I just lost my job. Whatever it is, and you say, you know what? I'm sorry, Mr. Seller or real estate guy. I can't afford this. So I'm going to back out. And then they say, fine, no problem. That's your right now because of the laws that are being put in place. But unfortunately, part of the law says that if you make an offer, you have to do it in good faith. So you did it in good faith, yes, but you're backing out now. So now it's for every $100,000 of the offer, you must pay $250.
So on $1 million home, they have to pay $250,000.
$2,500. Sorry, for every $100,000. Sorry, for every $100,000 is $250.
$250.
So on $1 million home, be $2,500.
Okay.
A lot cheaper than getting sued.
And what I would say is that's one clause that's within that policy. I am pretty sure
it's not a
clause. It's part of their policy. So that's fine. So, but I'd have to see that. But I will guarantee you. Let's pretend that it says something like, you'll have to pay that as a penalty for the home or whatever. Okay, fine. So now your deposit won't be a deposit. It'll be a gift that gets given directly to the homeowner, and will give you a discount of that exact amount on the house. Like, I'm just telling you that there are going to be loopholes that when the time comes and you have a heated market, and you're not going to have a choice because what's going to happen is the market is going to come up with different clauses in order to benefit their clients. That's what we're going to see.
You might be right, but we'd have to see exactly what the law says and how it's worded.
And the fact that you say might be is interesting because I've been around long enough to know that different markets bring different philosophies, and our government has never been good. Look at our tax laws. From my understanding, the tax code is like 2 feet deep of paper. And how many loopholes are in that? We don't know any of them because we don't have the money to know them. But you talk to the wealthy, and they got a whole bunch of lawyers, and they got all kinds of loopholes in there. And the thing is, it's 2 feet deep of paper. So, you giving us, a couple sheets of paper on a rule, I will tell you it will be circumvented when the time comes.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it, and please let us know your thoughts in the comments, as well as any questions you may have. We're live most Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, so make sure that you tune in. If you're interested in learning more about real estate, click the link in the description to sign up, and we'll send you a series of educational videos all about real estate. Thank you again for watching, and remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell icon so you can stay up to date on all of our future uploads.